What's up, Spikes? Welcome back to Jim's Basement. We're the Spike Feeders, bringing you some gameplay today, but before we get into it, we'd like to thank our lovely sponsors, two of them. You know them, we know them. GameGenic, sleeves, deck boxes, boxes for your deck boxes, playmats, even if you don't play Magic, tons of tabletop gaming accessories, and more. Check out your LGS or order on their website if you want to check out their cool products. Secondly, Burrito Splendido fed the Spikes today. Burritos, obviously great. They are Splendido. Chips and salsa, green salsa, queso, guac. It's all good. These locations in the Winnipeg and Manitoba area. Check them out if you're around. Alex, what are we doing today?
We're playing cEDH, Elliot.
We sure are, and I'm bringing another bad deck, as one does. This is Ukkima Cazur. It's a food chain deck. It's an Allurin deck, and it's Sultai. So no red, no white. I'm going to try to do those things that I said. Food chain with Eternal Scourge or Mist Hollow Griffin. Make infinite mana and then start casting Ukkima because it's a whale something. Whale dog, I think. And when it enters or leaves, all my opponents lose 2 life. So that goes infinite with food chain. Or Allurin, which is why it's sort of a layered combo deck. That's the thing cEDH players used to say. Layered combo.
Like a good dip.
Yeah. 7.
Or onions.
Onions have layers.
Or a good onion dip.
Oh my god. Jan, what are you playing?
Hi. Today, I'm Phil. Well, I'm doing my best Phil impression. Phil...
You're much too quiet.
I know. I'm playing Master of Keys. It is a non-red World Gorger deck that uses Abdel Adrian.
Gorian's Ward. That's the name.
The man with 2 first names. To substitute for the World Gorger Dragon with the Animate Dead combo. So Master of Keys lets you play from your graveyard so that you're not like, oh, I've milled my stuff. You're like, nah, sucker, just cast it. Master of Keys. No door he can't open. Jerry.
Hi, Jerry here. I'm on my favorite cEDH deck of the last decade. It's not a decade old, maybe. Time doesn't exist. I'm on Ragavan Monkey. Nimble Pilfer, a stack-based mono-red deck that will kind of hopefully try to slow my opponents down before winning with a few combos, few number of combos, like a Kiki Jiki or a Splendor Twin. That's how I plan on victorizing today.
Victorizing.
Get victorized.
I've never gotten victorized before. Anyway, my name is Alex, and today I'm gonna be flipping big flips and ripping big rips because I've got Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. I'm playing this Simic deck that looks to get big mana stuff on the field and kind of stacks everybody else out at the same time. I'm gonna try and prevent all of this while doing a lot of this, you know? Making it.
Yeah, patty cake.
Actually, I was thinking I was making like one of those Scooby-Doo insane sandwiches where they like make it like 7.5 feet tall, you know?
From
How many
Burrito
layers?
Splendido.
At least 7. But in the meantime, let's crack into our Sidekick Bros.
I will draw for the turn. I've got a Misty Rainforest, and I'm going to crack it. Going to 39. I've got a Bayou. And
Bayou?
Jerry's back. And I will tap it to cast a Deathrite Shaman.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
I'm ramping. Pass.
Well,
right.
no.
For one turn.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you cracked that.
I'm ramping.
I'm ramping.
Don't get it twisted.
I'd like to play a Verdant Catacombs. Get my own Bayou.
You may.
I'm going to crack it. I'd like to get a Scrubland, which is the closest thing in this deck to a Bayou.
Sure. Black and something else.
Yeah, I was going to say Swamp, but I'm going to pay a white for an Esper Sentinel.
Good one.
And then pass turn.
My deck does not like your guys' deck playing creatures. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a mountain. Ragavan.
Yeah, I'll block.
Best turn.
Okay.
I might block.
What are you blocking?
Mine's a 1-2.
This thing.
Windswept Heath. Crack. I'll find Tropical Island off of Windswept Heath. I'll pay 1 for Llanowar Elves. Pass.
Untap. I'll draw for my turn. I've got a Polluty Duty. And I'm cracking it. Going to 38.
What's wrong with your duty?
It's polluted. This time I'm getting an underground C.
Under the sea.
There it is. I will tap this for a green and put this wild growth on the underground C.
Trigger.
Guess I'm not paying for it then.
Draw card.
I will tap this for a blue and a green from the wild growth to cast a Delighted Halfling. A second 1/2 has hit the battlefield. And I will pass the turn.
All right, I'm going to untap. And draw. I'd like to play a Spire of Industry. And then I'm going to tap 2 and cast an Arcane Signet.
Are you going to pay the 1 for that?
No, I'll draw a card. Thanks, Jerry.
Oh, busted.
I knew you had my best interest at heart. Yeah, I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
Who's a coward? Jan's not blocking, for sure. He wants this Esper Sentinel.
I think.
Sick 'em, boy.
See, here's the thing. I think both you and Jan are the most likely to block.
Here's the thing. As much as I like the Esper Sentinel, if he, Ragavans my Abdel Adrian, I don't think I can win the game.
True.
So on like a 1 in 91%?
Yeah, something
Same
like that.
if you get his food chain. Elliot's not.
You know what? You make a very good call. I'm going to play this mountain.
Whoa.
Okay.
I'm going to paying the 1 for it. I'm going to Lightning Bolt Esper Sentinel.
Whoa, what a choice.
Wow.
He's getting aggro. He paid the 1 for it and everything.
Paid the 1 for
He's
it.
crazy.
I'm going to Fluster Storm your Lightning Bolt.
He's crazy for that one. That's insane.
Yep, that's countered.
Alrighty.
Okay, move to combat.
All right. He
Alex,
wants this Esper
to ya.
Sentinel pretty bad. What? Oh my God! Everybody's in. What the heck? 37.
Well, so here's the actual thought process behind there. Is he saved the Esper Sentinel?
Right. So he's not going to block with it.
No, he's going to block with it.
Are you? It's like
That is the most ass backwards thinking I've ever seen
my
from
Grim
you.
Monolith. Anyway,
I need a
anything else?
treasure. That's only on the first one each turn, right?
Yeah,
I'm going to crack my treasure to play Sensei's Divining Top. And this
Got it.
stays exiled.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Okay.
I
right.
100% was not going to block.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone knew except for Jerry, apparently.
I thought you were going to block. I thought that was I need to keep this alive. So
I'm going to play a Forest as my land for turn.
and
Tap 1/2 to cast Kinnan, Bonder, Prodigy.
Do you know who dies to Lightning Bolt? Jerry?
Esper Sentinel.
It's true. Wait. Oh, it didn't?
Oh my
Crazy.
gosh.
Crazy.
Anyway, this is a Mox Diamond, and so I don't have to worry about it. Treasure Vault, no, I'm not paying.
All right.
Next up is Mox Amber.
He's got 6.
I'm glad I took this Grim Monolith out.
Tap for 2 green, float 1 green.
Here, green.
Queen.
Delighted Halfling.
Twins.
Tap, add some stuff, Trinisphere, pass the turn.
Oh, I might have an effect.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you have an effect?
I unfortunately do not. I've played my ones already, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I have. Unfortunately, I don't have a counterspell anyway, but I would love if this wasn't in play.
Yeah, I have effects.
Alrighty.
Resolve.
Oh yeah, snap, let that resolve.
Okay, pass turn.
Alrighty. I will untap. I will draw for my turn. Not a 1-drop, not a 1-drop. Ooh, it's a 1-drop.
I think you mean 3-drop.
Great. I've got this Morphic Pool. Anyone?
Yeah.
No concessions, huh? I was hoping we'd get a concession over here. Am I casting this 3-drop this turn? I'm just gonna pass, I think.
Trinisphere doing Trinisphere things.
Yeah, sure is.
All right. Let's play an Underground C.
Under the sea.
Oh, Jerry's here.
And then I'm going to cast Master of Keys. X equals 1.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty.
What's that do?
So flying 3/3, 1 enters the battlefield, put X 1/1 counters on it, and then mill twice X cards. And each enchantment card in my graveyard has escape. The escape cost is equal to the card's mana cost, plus exile 3 cards from your graveyard.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, so he's a
4/4
4/4
with
flyer?
flying, and I will mill 2.
Alrighty.
Phyrexian Metamorph and Tundra.
Good hits. Good hits.
Yeah.
And then I will pass.
Untap. Upkeep.
He's got a top.
Bin top.
You're right. Yeah, that's my bad. I don't have eyes, so I wasn't looking at his board.
Put him back like that. Draw. Combat.
Yes, sir.
Alex?
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, good one. 35.
That's 4 Ragavan damage. Oh, mana drain.
He does have 4 Ragavan. I'm keeping track.
That's Jerry's job.
That might be relevant.
If it becomes relevant, I'm sad. Play mountain as land for turn. I'm gonna leave this exile. I can't cast a mana drain.
There's a Trinisphere play, Jerry, that you were so excited
Trinisphere.
that you were so excited about.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, guess around Trinisphere.
Mana Bolt.
Would you like to pay the one?
No.
Tough.
Trinisphere.
Go ahead, Alex.
Okie dokie. Untapping, upkeeping, and drawing.
You.
So first things first, I'm going to put 8 mana in my mana pool.
That's a lot of mana in your mana pool.
We're going to float 1
Bleh.
Bleh.
and bleh to look at the top 5 cards in my library.
You're gonna get Consecrated Sphinx.
Right? Like, what?
It's
Does
gonna be
he's going to
so
hit
bad
something
for us.
crazy.
Was
and
that
I'm gonna
a
be
I'd like to
sad,
do
right?
something noise?
I think so. Because, yeah, so my opportunity would be before you look, because after you've looked, I don't get a chance
Yeah,
until
yeah.
it's in play, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I have
activating-
this on the stack. Yeah.
I didn't come here to be a coward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ad nauseum. Not paying the S%.
yeah.
Well,
There's a Trinisphere.
right. There's a Trinisphere, but also, like, there's a Trinisphere, so it's not like this is doing anything else, right? So, sure. I will exile your Tundra.
Okay.
Paying for the Esper Sentinel. Ad nauseum.
Yeah.
Great. I'm at 38. We've got when?
37.
Extract. 2.
36.
Land. Noxious Revival.
35.
Vampiric Tutor.
34.
Land. Mist Hollow Griffin. Is a
30.
4. Odawara. Mental Misstep.
29.
Elfish Spirit Guide. Relevant. 26.
6.
Force of Negation.
23.
Imperial Seal.
22.
Tainted Pact.
20.
I only have 6 mana on my turn. I have 7 mana on my turn.
So you can cast 2 spells.
2 whole spells. Wall of Roots.
18.
Worldly Tutor.
17.
Calling Ritual.
I've got you at 13.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's so much.
13.
13. Jesus, that might get us there, but what am I at?
13 left.
Okay. Land. Soul Ring that does nothing.
12.
Land. Demonic Tutor.
10.
Land. Land. Ooh, Ancient Tomb. Assassin's Trophy.
8.
Assassin's Trophy is real good.
Yeah. What are the chances? I don't think Alex is hitting something with haste.
Or that matters in this context.
He does have Kinnan that can attack, just remember.
Yes, so I can't go past 2.
You can only do 6 more. Oh, sorry, 5 more in that case.
Right. Land. Birds of Paradise.
Got 7 left.
I think I think it's fine.
Okay.
I don't think I'm hitting anything that is relevant. So, no further effects to your Kinnan shenanigans, pal.
You're good.
Top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking for non-human creatures.
Crater of Behemoth.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
died.
Wow, that's really what we wanted to see, was this Elvish Spirit Guide.
Ooh, that is really good for me.
We live some, we live some.
So true, bestie. I have been saying that for years.
We will pay 1, 2, 3 for Mystic Remora.
Are you gonna pay the one?
No.
Attack Elliot for 2.
Going to 5. It might matter. It might matter.
Well, hope it does. Pass the turn.
Alrighty. Untap. I'm going to try to make this as quick and painless as possible. So I will draw a card for my turn. We are, as the kids say, going for it.
I like it.
The land that I would like to play for turn is this Ancient Tomb. Just in case type beat. I've got, let's go black, green, exile Alex's Treasure Vault, and a colorless. I would like to cast Culling Ritual. This says destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. Add black or green for each permanent destroyed this way.
Would you like to pay 4?
I will pay for neither. Effects.
Nope.
Yeah, Trinisphere. So, how many things are dying? I'm killing 3 of my own things. So I will add 7 green and
That's it?
6 black.
Nope.
No, it's a 4/4.
It's 3. It's a CMC 2 or less.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Then I would like to use 3 of this black to cast Demonic Tutor. I'm going to Demonic Tutor this card to my hand, and then because my mana is somewhat limited in its color, not in its amount, I've got to tap this blue and use 2 of this green to cast an Extract, which is going to search target player's library for a card and remove that card from the game. Then that player shuffles their library. I will target myself.
You don't want to get my Abdel Adrian?
I don't. Yeah. Effects. I am extracting this Eternal Scourge, which notably, the first line of text there is, may cast it from exile. Interesting, interesting. I will go down to 2 green, cast Food Chain. And then, just because I can, and I'm still greedy here, I'll Ancient Tomb down to 3, use this black to cast Eternal Scourge from exile. Any effects?
Hey, Jerry, what'd you do with that lightning bolt?
Ooh, tough. Whoa. I would now like to exile the Eternal Scourge to the food chain for 4 blue mana.
Sure.
That'll float a blue that can only be used for creatures when I recast the Eternal Scourge.
Would you like to present a loop?
I would. I would like to make 400 trillion blue, black, and green creature mana. And end with the Eternal Scourge in play, I guess. Then I would like to repeat this process with my commander, Ukkima, Stalking Shadow, which says, can't be blocked, watch out, and when it leaves, it deals X damage to target player, and I gain X life, where X is its power. So, exile it to the food chain, Jan, lose 2, already 7, and I go to 5, recast it with my billions of mana, exile it again, until all of you get, I was going to say sucked by the wolf.
Let's go to the post-game wrap-up!
Good
job.
I guess, right?
Yeah, win in response. I thought Trinisphere rollout on turn 2 was probably going to pay off, and unfortunately just didn't have the sauce to keep going.
Right. I don't know what else to say other than I hit everything I could have asked for off of that. In which, I mean, actually, literally just the Culling Ritual, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, 31 into Ad Naz on turn 3 is pretty backbreaking for everybody else.
Yeah.
For people who bring it up, me countering the Trinisphere would not have done anything to this.
You did have a free counter, or
I had both Pact and Force of Negation,
Pact of Negation?
but I didn't have enough.
Right.
I wouldn't have had enough
kills
mana
yourself.
to Pact of Negation anything you're doing, and so pacting the Trinisphere doesn't do anything. Force of Negation, the Trinisphere, just lets you do this cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It probably got cut because we backpedaled it. I considered, I guess, you guys knew I hit the Assassin's Trophy off of the Ad Naz. I was considering getting the Trinisphere out of the way, and I did decide against it because, again, this
Which
made
is smart.
13 or whatever, and it does stop opposing Force of Negations.
Because the one you had a counter.
Not one for, your own force or something, right?
Yeah.
Like I had a mental
I know you
misstep.
get the force.
But
on your turn, it's still...
exactly. It's funny, like a cute interaction in this deck, because you're a food chain deck, is exiling the Mist Hollow Griffin to the Force of Negation or the Force of Will, but cannot pitch cast it on my turn. Yeah. So run it back.
Run it back. Run it back.
Run back.
Running back?
Run it back. Run it back.
Quarterback.
Adrian Peterson of the Minnesota Twins?
Let's run it back.
Yeah, let's run it back. We'll see you on turn 1. Well, everybody, welcome back. Elliot won the die roll, so he gets to go first.
They should have just not let me roll this time.
That's
but
true.
You know
We shouldn't
what?
have.
I'm going to keep cheating, so.
Stop.
Drop.
Oh, any
These
pre-game
gemstone
effects.
caverns out of my shop.
That's funny you mentioned that. I'll let you finish resolving yours.
It's supposed to go in turn order.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I have no pregame effects.
That's funny. I'll draw for my turn.
Gave her.
I am going to get risky with it immediately and pay 2 life down to 38. I'd like to Cataxian Probe.
Oh no.
Who do I want to see? I want to see... do I want Alex's? I think I want Jan's hand.
Why
don't
never the
think you
mono
want
red
mine.
deck?
Give me your secrets. It's pretty good. Alrighty. I will draw a card. It's a little loose, but I follow in my father's footsteps. I will cast this Mox Diamond. I will discard this Llanowar Wastes so that it may come into play. And then I would like to try to cast this Mystic Remora.
No effects.
No effects.
Alrighty. Pass the turn.
You have no lands.
I had one.
I can't wait to hit you with this ETB, destroy target artifact creature.
Man, I had one. I had to draw for my turn. I had the Gitaxian Probe. I've got this Mystic Remora. I've got high hopes.
So I want everyone to know and appreciate. Elliot knows what's in my hand. He knows what I can do. So he has to understand the restraint it's taking for me to play this tapped Hallowed Fountain and pass the turn.
He's got some stuff in there. Let me tell you,
Tap,
gamers.
upkeep, draw. Mountain. Exile Simian Spirit Guide. Dash
the monkey.
Ragavan.
Okay.
Elliot to you.
You got it. 36.
Get a treasure.
Ooh, a Diabolic Intent.
Not casting a Diabolic Intent. End of turn, Ragavan hand. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Untap, upkeep, draw. We will Flooded Strand and crack it. Get a trop. Play Kinnan. Pass the turn.
You got a Kinnan. I will untap very briefly before having this Mystic Remora become 1 year old. And then I will draw for my turn. Pass.
Jan, I know it's going to take a lot of restraint here, bud.
Well, I'm going to untap. I don't want to play this Tundra. I'm going to pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
So responsible.
Ancient Tomb. Taking 2 life off this Ancient Tomb. Dash in Ragavan, floating a colorless.
Move to combat.
Move to combat.
Attempt to hit Elliot's land.
Elliot to ya.
Yeah, 34. Worldly Tutor. That's one you could think about casting.
I'm not going to cast it.
All right.
You don't
Get
even want
another
to
treasure,
Jiki?
No.
Okay.
Get a treasure. Pass the turn.
Pass the turn. Alrighty. We're going to end tap, upkeep, and draw. We'll play Treasure Vault as our land for turn. Tap for green. For Delighted Halfling. Speaking of saying it like that, take 2, Elliot.
Yeah, 32.
I will track commander damage. I promise. Wink, wink.
Please do.
Ribby, ribby.
Yep.
And pass turn.
All right, I'll untap. This Mystic Remora will die a horrible, painful death. You monsters.
He was like,
2.
100 in Mystic Remora years.
Yeah.
Draw for turn. I'll tap this Mox Diamond to cast a Deathrite Shaman. And I will pass the turn.
Man, I didn't know Jim was around today.
Draw a card.
I said,
Yeah?
you could have cast things before.
I could have. Cast his Arcane Signet.
Yep.
Cast a Lotus Petal.
Yep.
Yep.
Cast a Chrome Mox.
Yep.
I'm going to exile this Mystical Tutor. Yeah, let's pass. Playing conservative.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play this Mox Opal.
Online treasures.
Tap Mox Opal for a red. Take 2,
36.
36, 2 treasures. Mox Opal offline. Inferno Titan.
Holy smokes.
Any responses to Inferno Titan?
Nope.
No.
ETB 2 to Kinnan. And 1 to Elliot's face.
My face. 31.
I will then have not played a land for turn yet. I'm going to play this Shatter Skull Hammer Pass untapped, taking 3. Going to
33.
33. tapping it for a Sensei's Divining top and passing the turn.
Okie dokie.
Well, nah, it's fine. Yeah, Sensei's Divining top resolves.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Yeah, brother.
We'll play Odawara, the Soaring City, as our land for turn. We'll tap 1, 2, 3, and pay 2 life for Phyrexian Metamorph.
Okay.
Oh, look, an Inferno Titan.
Gosh.
2, 1.
Deathrite.
That was my face, right?
Yeah, your face. Absolutely. Pass.
I'm doing stone cold nothing for the rest of this game. I'll untap.
That's sick.
Draw a card for a turn. So cool. Really cool. Pass the turn.
This game's gotten out of hand.
You think?
Well, yeah, it's supposed to. If you keep all your cards in your hand, you can't play the game.
I'm going to crack my Lotus Petal for a blue, and a blue and a blue.
3 blue.
And I'm going to cast Rhystic Study.
Got it.
Right, I knew about this one, boys. Any effects?
Nope.
Any effects?
Nope.
I've got an attempted force of negation exiling this Mist Hollow Griffin.
You got it.
Hey, that puts a... Oh my... That...
This is exiled.
Yes.
Yes, it is also exiled.
Goodbye, Rhystic Study. I can't even get you back to Master of Keys. The reason why this was important to me
Uh-oh.
is as good as Rhystic Study is.
Uh-huh. Are you making
No copy artifact.
God, man.
Would you like an Inferno
I
Titan?
would like to copy the Inferno Titan.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah, so cool, bro. Super
Hey, Elliot, where's your
cool,
Inferno
bro.
Titan? Aren't we playing cEDH today?
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
3 damage to...
And in fashion that we've been doing, 2 and
Me? I'm at
Probably
31.
Jerry's face.
1. Yeah, Jerry's face.
Yeah.
Well, Alex is at 37.
That's fine. It's fine. There's 3 Inferno Titans.
There sure is.
Inferno
gamers.
Titan count 3.
I have a single Mox Diamond.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Mountain is land for turn.
Uh-huh.
So
The worst part is, all 3 of you are going to attack me so that you can get the Inferno Titan triggers.
I am not.
Okay. Okay.
No, we're in the, only one of us is going to have an Inferno Titan at the end of this turn cycle.
so I'm gonna take 2 dash in this Ragavan.
Colorless flood.
Colorless floating, using the colorless spin top. Put him like that. That's very relevant.
Okay. Okay.
I will then tap 2 and play a Grenzo Havoc Razor. So now whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, choose 1 goad target creature that player controls, exile the top card of that player's library until end of turn. You may cast that card and I may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell.
Okay.
Combat.
Uh-huh.
Elliot.
Uh-huh.
Tenya. Trigger.
Grenzo doesn't have
haste.
haste.
Elliot.
Yeah. I'll take 8.
11 you.
Trigger.
Oh, great. Sure. Yeah, just do it. Yeah. 20. Ragavan first, let's say?
Ragavan first, so get a treasure, exile the top card. So that
It's
one,
an extract.
I can't use mana of any color too. And now 2 Grenzo triggers off the Inferno. So these ones I can use mana of any color.
There's the lands. Can you play? Or
I cannot
is it cast.
I cannot play lands. Also, I played the land this turn.
All right. These will stay exiled forever. I didn't need them anyway, so it's fine. It's totally fine.
Search target player's library for a card and remove that card from the game.
So you can go on Jan's deck and be like Abdel Adrian, GTFO.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna, now that this treasure's here and I have Mox Opal Metalcraft online, tap, add a blue, cast this extract.
You got to target.
Oh, I have to target Jan.
All right.
I have no effects.
No effects.
All right, I'm gonna search your library. I'm gonna get this Abdel Adrian Gorian's Ward and exile it.
Cool.
Thanks, Jan.
I'm the food chain deck.
I would like to move to my end of turn and return Ragavan Nibble preferable. Go ahead, Alex.
Sounds good. Untap, upkeep, and draw. We're going to move to attacks. Jerry, I'm going to swing at you for 6, 2 to Grenzo, 1 to face.
Yep.
So I got you to 28 first,
And then 22.
and then 22.
Yep.
Second main phase.
Uh-huh.
Jan Regard, are you in the market for a Drake? I'd like to exchange control of it with your Inferno Titan. That's also an artifact. That's also a Phyrexian Metamorph. That's also mine now, please.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Sweet. So cool.
Very cool. Very cool and pog. I'll tap. Springleaf Drum.
You want to tap it, please?
You got a Springleaf Drum, brother.
Last turn.
All my things are creatures, bro. Untap.
Yep.
Yep.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Drop.
Yep.
That's the turn.
Oh my no.
right. untap. Upkeep, I would like to cast Enlighten Tutor.
Ooh.
Let's
No
go.
response.
No response.
Nope. Certainly nothing from me, gamer.
So off of my Enlighten Tutor, I would like to find this Phyrexian Inferno Titan. And then move to my draw step.
Uh-huh.
I will pay 2 life.
2 life. Jan goes to 38.
Yes. And I'll play a Phyrexian Metamorph.
As a...
We're hedging our bets, team. I'm making it a Gilded Drake.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
I will do the most confusing thing ever and steal your Phyrexian... No, I'm going to steal your untapped
Yeah.
Inferno Titan.
Thank you for
Oh,
doing
good.
the untapped one.
Yeah. And now Alex has 2 Phyrexian Metamorphs.
One is
I'm going to move to combat. Alex.
Yeah.
I would like our Gilded Drakes to be friends.
Ooh.
Bam.
Okay.
The kiss.
Well, all this work I did for you again. Nobody likes me.
Correct.
And now we are back to the way the game should be with just Inferno Titans.
Simply 3 Inferno
I will
Titans.
pass the turn.
untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. I have a quick question that has no relation to the cards in my hand. What are the color identities of your Inferno Titans? They are still just mono red, correct?
Correct.
Copy control text type.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
They are also artifacts.
They're also artifacts.
Artifacts is somewhat relevant. Mox Opal is active. We are, well, no, we like to do this because I take damage because no one called me a coward and lived with it. Red, colorless, 20, dash in, Ragavan, spare colorless, Sensei's divining, top, 1, 2, cheat, 3, put them back like that. Move to combat. Elliot,
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, 18.
Doesn't even attack with the Inferno Titan.
That's the craziest part. Yeah, it's a land.
Can't do anything with it. I will then do something dumb, which is tap 2. Thrill of Possibility. As an additional cost, I will discard this red elemental blast. Any
Dr.
responses?
Nope.
Draw 2 cards. Spin top. Unfortunate. Maybe I should run fetch lands. Go ahead, Alex.
Okie dokie. We're going to untap. Upkeep.
Right, we have to save it from the
And
Inferno
draw.
Titans.
1, 2, 3, 4. Kinnan, Bonder Prodigy. Springleaf Drum. Arcane Signet.
Oh, right.
No
Pass.
thanks.
Yeah.
Please. I hate my life.
Nobody's attacking with their Inferno Titans.
I will.
You started it.
I will pass the turn.
All right, untap.
Have you not had a discard yet?
Nope.
I'm going to play Ancient Tomb.
Nice. Good land.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Good
We're
land for-
doing it Jerry style. I shouldn't have said that. I'd take it back.
You're taking it back.
Taking it back. Well, I don't want to get 12'd, so I will pass.
Well, what are we doing if we're not just
Dealing 2 damage to yourself?
playing Chromox,
Oh, okay.
imprinting Stranglehold?
Well, that's not wear tear.
Chromox for red, Ancient Tomb for 2, because I need to get lower than Elliot somehow.
18. You're getting close. We're tied now.
Dash in Ragavan, spin top with the colorless floating.
Yep.
3 mountains. It's not
Nice,
3
good.
mountains. We're putting them back like that. That's much better than 3 mountains. Then we will move to combat. Jan 6U. And Ragavan at Elliot. The Inferno Titan will do Kinnan. And 1 at Elliot.
15.
Yep, 15
Ragavan gets
to combat.
my lands, man.
And
No blocks?
On all block.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I will. So on that, I get a treasure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 mana. 7 mana poos. Nope.
like
Use treasure, bunch of mana, Goldspan Dragon.
Whoa.
Anything else?
End of turn.
We're going to untap.
Get him with your Inferno Titan, Alex.
I'm working on it.
Good.
Sick 'em.
I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For Green Sun Zenith equals 4.
You don't want to tap your Phyrexian Inferno Titan?
Nope.
Alrighty. 4 it is.
We'll find Manglehorn off of Green Sun Zenith that we have shuffled away into our library and pop Arcane Signet on Jan's board there.
probably have an effect.
Okay.
That's how we're living our lives. I'm going to tap for a black and pay 2 life. Go to 36. We're going to do something kooky.
Okay.
I'd like to flash in Necromancy. It's an animate dead, but it has flash. If I flash it in, it sacks at the end of turn. So I'm gonna Gilded Drake and take the Girlspan Dragon.
Yeah, gotcha. Jerry, what do you got?
I have precisely nothing.
I think I'm going to go ahead and Springleaf Drum Manglehorn to offer I Can't Refuse Necromancy.
So that gives me 2 treasures.
2 treasures. Yep.
Okay. That's like fine. I got 2
Tapped.
treasures tapped. I wasn't finished, Jerry.
All right. Manglehorn ability targeting Arcane Signet.
Yeah.
We're gonna send it down.
Okay. Alex attack.
Yep.
Alex attack Jerry.
No blocks.
Alex deal 3 damage Jerry.
Oh, no.
9.
9.
Is it not? Oh, we have 9 now. Yep.
Pass turn.
All right. I've held on to this for a while, hoping to draw a second land naturally, but I'd like to cast this Vampiric Tutor in your end step.
Can do. By the way, you're welcome, Jerry. You're finally lower than Elliot.
Thanks, man.
I am putting this card on top with the Vampiric Tutor. Totally impossible to tell what it might be.
Okay.
Keep passing Alex's turn. I will untap, draw.
You should have Manglehorned his Mox Diamond.
Yeah. Why didn't I just kick you in the, I guess, spleen?
Spleen is nice. That's nice. I don't know that I've ever been kicked there.
This is what...
Kick him in his family jewels.
The card that I definitely did not just draw, Family Jewels, Mox Diamond. Card that I definitely didn't just draw this turn because I Vampiric Tutored for it. Command Tower. Hopefully Ragavan stops hitting me here. I've got a Wall of Roots. Importantly, only 1 Inferno Titan under a player's control, so it can't get double shocked either or whatever. So that's me. Go ahead.
Untap.
the treasures.
Treasures. Draw. Well, since we're back to playing real Commander, I'm going to tap 3 and 4. I'm going to play Master of Keys, X = 1.
You got it.
So we'll get 1+1 counter, and I will mill 2.
Yep.
Vexing Bauble and Misty Rainforest.
Blubbles.
And now your enchantments have escape.
Correct. Okay, I'm just going to pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. How many cards in everybody's hands?
2.
1.
Cool. I'm gonna...
Good luck with Jessica's Will. 5.
Thanks, man. I'm going to 7.
Yeah.
Dashing in this Ragavan. Colorless floating. 2 red. Jessica's Will. I'm going to choose both. Oh, 5 red mana. Thanks, man. And exile the top. Mountains. 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 Curse Totem.
That's funny.
I'm gonna cast this Curse Totem. I'm dead on Alex's turn, most likely. Oh, DTP's tapped.
It sure does.
Is it a mono artifact? Nope.
Sure in.
I will play this mountain as land for turn. This one will stay exiled. I do not have a way to play multiple lands a turn. 3 red in the pool, still there. I'm gonna tap, use the 3 red, 4 from the treasures to go up to 7, and a mountain to flash in this Bocardan Hellkite. I will deal 4 to the Master of Keys and 1 to Alex's face.
Hang on. Okay, well, I'm going to spend 1 treasure for a black. Take 2 off this Ancient Tomb.
34.
And I am going to flash in Necromancy. Also have to exile. Get out of here, 3 cards. Necromancy.
Yeah. Target.
Does it resolve?
Oh, sure. Effects.
No.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Target Gilded Drake.
ETB on Gilded.
On Gilded Drake.
Approved.
Yep.
I would like to return Alex's Gilded Drake to him in exchange for his
Inferno Titan.
Okay, so 4 damage here.
4 damage there. The 1 to
I think it was Alex's
face.
36.
Proceed to combat.
Yep.
Jan, Ragavan and Goldspan at you.
Seeks gold span trigger.
So Goldspan trigger, I get a treasure tapped.
Okay.
And then Ragavan combat damage trigger,
Opposition agent.
Oh,
Another tap treasure.
another tapped treasure. I cannot cast the opposition agent.
okay, that's good. That's good for me.
I will then proceed to end step and Ragavan back to my hand.
I believe necromancy dies.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, go ahead.
Alrighty.
What a game we got here, fellas.
Oh, it's a blast, my friend. Kinnan, pass the turn.
He's got the Inferno Titan again.
Yeah.
Okay. Untap. My Wall of Roots does nothing. That's cool. I'll draw for turn. Rejuvenating Springs as
see-
land for turn. I did not just draw it. I didn't just draw it. It's for sure I didn't just draw it.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. We're really off to the races here, aren't we, fellas? Okay. I've got a play to make, I suppose. Blue-green. I would like to cast Neoform. As an additional cost, I will sacrifice this Wall of Roots
My Stranglehold I pitched.
to go find a 3-drop. This Neoform is going to find an Endurance with an additional +1/+1 counter. And when that enters, I'd like Jan to shuffle the cards in your graveyard and put them on the bottom of your library in a random order. Alrighty.
Feels less good for me.
I will pass the turn.
Okay.
I got a 4/5 blocker now, gentlemen.
That's almost as good as a 6/6.
Or a 5/5 with flying.
Yeah, but you're 4/4 with flying. Looks like a chump.
All right. Go to combat.
Yep.
Jerry.
I have to live.
You don't know where the triggers are going necessarily.
Fair.
Well, like one of them's going,
Uh-huh.
so he has to block.
Yes.
And then Kinnan again.
Alrighty.
Nobody gets commanders.
so
Six.
I take one from the
Yeah.
ping to go to 6.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Pass the turn.
End of your turn. Spin, top. What is with the amount of sheer
Mountains.
untap, upkeep, proceed to try to kill it late, I guess.
What?
Untap, upkeep, draw. What are we doing if we're not having fun? Take 2 off this Ancient Tomb.
Oh, we're supposed to be having fun?
4, red. Play this Breaches.
Yeah, that's got menace and some.
Whenever
Ragavan
one or more
text.
pirates you control deal combat or deal damage to your opponent's exile the top card of each of those opponent's libraries, you may play those cards this turn and you may spend mana or mana of any colors.
Pirate.
Dash in Ragavan.
Yep.
Move to combat.
Yep.
Jan, swing at you for 6. Trigger, 2 taps treasures.
You got it.
Or sorry, this is technically on
Yeah, that's on attack.
This is on. So I have 1 tapped treasure.
Yep.
Any
6.
responses?
No.
Take 6, go to 22, make a second treasure. We'll do the Ragavan trigger first. So that one I have to cast, and then the Breaches trigger.
So just 1 or 2.
Just one, just the other one. Okay, Tainted Pack is interesting. Neat.
I don't think Tainted Pack's very good for Jerry because he's got mountains.
That's correct.
Yes.
1 treasure to Tainted
Some
Pact.
amount of them are tapped.
2 of them are
2 of them are tapped, and they're not represented on my board currently. Thank you.
Go.
I have 2 tapped. Tainted Pact.
by force.
Mountain.
There you go.
Ah, those are exiled.
Well, you know what? We tried. We
tried.
tried. I will elect to play the Talisman.
Okay.
It's also
It's
tapped.
tapped.
I will move to my end step. Ragavan in my hand.
Yes, sir.
Clean up my board and pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep, draw. Pass turn.
How did we end up here? I will exile Elvish Spirit Guide in Alex's end step to cast Tainted Pact.
You're gonna hit a second mountain, you idiot.
Checks.
No?
Effects.
Nope.
Effects. Alrighty. We're gonna go until I hit food chain, so let's find that. Yeah, so I exiled all of these cards. Eternal Scourge was among them for whatever good that does. The Mist Hologriffin was already exiled, but I will put this food chain into my hand. Go to untap. Upkeep. Draw. Cast food chain. Effects. I would like to exile this Endurance to make 4 mana. Use it to cast the Mist Hologriffin. Exile.
Installs for.
Mist Hollow. So it's 4 blue, cast the Mist Hollow, then exile the Mist Hollow for 4 blue, make infinite blue, infinite black, and then do the same thing, but with my Ukkima again, draining everybody.
You got it.
That's a wrap!
Everybody was just too distracted with their Inferno Titans, I guess.
Let me tell you this much. I had more fun with that Inferno Titan than I did with anything else.
I felt really bad for Elliot.
Why?
He had a singular permanent for the entire deck.
I believe he chose that himself, yeah.
I did, yes. My opening
Yes.
hand was like the Mox Diamond, one other land, and then Gitaxian Probe and Mystic Remora. So I thought my chance... Oh, and the Deathrite Shaman, actually, yeah. So I thought my chances were pretty good. At some point there, I obviously drew this Vamp Tutor and this Tainted Pact. I had the Force of Negation for the Mist Hollow Griffins. I was like, yeah, if we hit one land, we're in pretty good shape. If we hit a second, we're in apparently win the game anyway shape.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. Yeah, no, I was sitting on Transmute Artifact for, I think, 8 out of the 9 turns of that game.
Right.
And so, quite literally, I was literally waiting for Kinnan untap with Treasure Vault on board to go get Basalt Monolith. And that would have been the game. But yeah, never could get there.
Fair enough.
I just had like a turn 3 Inferno Titan and decided that was good enough.
And then I decided that was good enough.
And then Jan decided that was good enough.
Yeah.
And should have just kept hitting Elliot.
Yeah. I mean, that is the answer most of the time.
Hit the Adnos player until they're dead. That should be the name of the game every time.
You technically were. Jan probably also plays Adnos. Just so we're clear.
Maybe.
If you also want to play Adnos, you can sleeve it in your Gamegenic sleeves, put it in your Gamegenic deck box, and play it on a Gamegenic playmat. Gamegenic sponsors this channel, and we love them very much, and you should too, so check out your LGS. If they don't have Gamegenic products, ask them very nicely, and they can hopefully get them in for you. The other sponsor of this channel is Burrito Splendido.
Oh.
You eat burritos. You eat burritos. You ate chips. I don't know if you ate a burrito today.
I had a large breakfast.
A large breakfast, but he's going to have a burrito later. He's going to take one home, I'm sure. I ate a burrito. You should eat a burrito if you're in the Winnipeg or Manitoba area. You can check out one of those locations. Ask them for the guac. And finally, our patrons. That's you. That's these people. These people. They help keep the lights on around here. And if you would like to join their ranks, these names that you see here, one of them could be yours for as little as $5. Check out the link in the description. I hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you on the flip.